This is Khaled again, Roscom LLC. Just telling you the updates. Let's hang on here for a couple minutes to see what people will come by, and we'll start giving you all update. By the way, I just finished work. It's about 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'm exhausted. I don't feel good. Uh, Kinda still feel, my nose is kind of blocked up. I can't breathe. So still kind of exhausted, and my brain or my processor doesn't work fine right now. So again, we're just hanging on right here for a couple minutes. Some people gather here, and then I'll give the updates. I'm not gonna stay longer today. I just still don't feel good. Uh, just gonna tell you guys the update I have done today. Ugh. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and start. Uh, so today I didn't do much today, but mostly it was a paperwork. Uh, uh, Meeting was in the morning. I done it through Zoom also because I don't feel good, and I done it because I just don't want to get the people around me sick. So I stayed home today and I make the meetings through Zoom, and we discussed everything. And thankfully, they understand. My sickness. It's not gonna stop me from helping my community. So I done a lot of paperwork today. I was exhausted from the paperwork. Especially, my head is still throbbing. My nose is still plugged up. So but we still achieved what we has to get done today. Thankfully, I know almost the days is over, and it's almost 12 o'clock, and I know 11, 12, but if 11 o'clock, after 11 I will say 12. I know it doesn't make sense sometimes. Hi everyone watching me. So at this point, I kind of, just want to come tell you all the updates. And if you all have any questions, the people there watching me, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos. I'm attend here to be here every day, for the 365 days of this year. So every day I'm gonna be here telling you an update about my company. Hi, ZLX, how you doing? And the other one, the Ranger Master, how you all doing? Caleb, I was talking to all my you people subscribe, telling you, and Valeria, how you doing, everybody? How you doing? You all watching me? I was just telling people about the updates about helping my community. I live in a rural area, and I have a company that helping people, that's struggling, with repairs for their homes, and the problem was their budget and everything. We're doing all of this for free. I'm just doing this, telling people what update I have done every day. Only thing I have done today was the paperwork, and I was exhausted. I think I catch a flu or something, but I feel pretty bad. But my nose congested, my head is throbbing, and but guys, don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. I will be here every day. Uh, and we can discuss everything. Everybody here, Borgs, Shorts. Uh, oh, thank you, Borgs. I hope I say your name right. Where are you watching me from? I know my voice is still kind of blocked. Still, my nose is kind of blocked. So again, my mission is I'm trying to put help the community out, help the people between the people there zero income to limited income to low income, to get a repairs, to help them with budgeting, to help them with the lawn care, with the landscaping. Hi Drift, how are you doing? So we're helping the community, and not just the community, everyone. Owen, I like your name. Owen, I used to watch the English League, the football English League, or the soccer they say in the United States. Uh, and Owen is a good name. I love Owen and Drift. I'm trying to do good. Just I think I catch a flu or cold. My nose is blocked. My head is throbbing. But yeah, we are helping the communities in every way, and you guys, everyone that subscribed to my channel and like my videos, you guys, if you need any help, we can discuss stuff here. I know you don't know me very well, but you will learn about me. You guys, I don't know you, but if you all need any help with anything, you can put it right here and we all can discuss it. Different cultures, different thinking, different brains, when all the brains storming together, we can get stuff done. And Gaso Wako. Hey, whoa, where are you watching me from? Uh, so we were thinking together, we just drop it in the chat in there, and we will talk about it. We'll talk about everything. Uh, okay, what's going on with your BMW? I mean, I still have some mechanical background. I used to work in a shop, also. Uh, Be more Maryland. I'm here in Eastern Kentucky, kind of a little bit far, but I can help you to go with it. What's going on with your BMW? My BMW, by the way, one of my favorite cars or brand of the cars. That the technology on it. That the suspension system, the engine, the sound system in the car. Everything is nice. But also it's a lot of electronic in it. You have to pay so much attention. But yeah, guys, if you all have any problems, if you all have any thoughts, any thinking, anything, you can drop it in the chat and we will talk about it. Maybe I don't have all the information. One of you guys have the information and we can talk about it. I mean, this is how we help each other. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so we can keep up, with each other and keep in touch. So, I'll thank you guys for your all support. And thank you for supporting me, and I will do my best to support you back, and I will, I have knowledge in accounting, and I have knowledge, in construction, and I have some knowledge in some mechanical, in the car. Uh, so if you guys have any problems, any thoughts, anything you want to talk about, and you don't feel like talking to anybody else about it, you can talk about it here. Just drop it in the chat, and we will talk about it. You will find some people from England, found some people from Italy, found people from Europe, from Africa, from Russia, from everywhere in there. You know, discuss it. Different brains, different cultures, different knowledge will help us to discover the problem. You know what I mean? And trying to discover solution. I think who control the weather is the government. All the stuff they're spraying in the weather. One day is, in the winter cold in here is 60 degree, and the day after is -20. The thing, I've been searching for that. If you can remember when the government shut down for over a month, how you see how the weather was, you can breathe very well, the weather was stable, everything was fine. I mean, but the chemicals they keep using, in the air, but I might be wrong, but many people they think um, that's possible too. It could be the medicine companies. They're doing this to get the people sick, so they can go seek for the medicine, so they can make a profit. It's all run about the money. I mean, think about it this way. I'm not conspiracy serpent here or something. We're just trying to figure stuff out. What you can say, so it's all about money. I feel like sometimes all this world just run about the money. But also, guys, there's a lot of good heart people around us. We trying to take care of ourselves, take care of our families, our communities, the place we live. Uh, Coupon with a flat tire. Uh, I mean, in the back of the trunk, you can find, a spare tire and the change, and we can go through it. He drowns. Oh my, this is. Oh, yeah. So I call you got me. Ah, I appreciate you guys. You interact with me like this. I feel like, man, I'm so alive. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We support each other here. I hope all the people, they can talk to me, and I talk to them. And yeah, I mean, uh, so if you are you really now, you need if you ask me if I'm doing anything today or tomorrow to get the help, I'm working every day to get the help, not just for me. Yes, I agree. Comedy is the best medicine. Man, laugh, believe me or not, laugh is very, very expensive. Laugh is very expensive. You look at the people when they go watch a comedy show, you go buy a ticket for $200, $300 to laugh, you know. And laugh is really, really expensive. Look at it this way, and yeah, man, I'll look at the many people, when they make a comedy shows and look, yeah, man, I laugh. Sometimes I couldn't breathe. Life is a blessing. It will make you forget. I mean, look, you know, you have to start with yourself. If you want to change anything, change yourself first, and then change everything around you. You know, if you want to really change in your life, you have to start with yourself. My first, I have multiple. I start with uh, Harvey. I don't know if you watch Harvey show, Stephen Harvey. He's crazy man. The way he talks, the way he acts, the way uh, and also Ramini or Armini, and that Mexican guy. What's his name? He's kind of fat Mexican guy. He's crazy too. The way he's saying it, I couldn't believe somebody would come and get humiliated by him, and they just laughing. Fluffy, yep, Fluffy, yeah, he's crazy. I watched him. His reaction and his way of talking. Oh my goodness, it's like I mean, I love to watch him. He cracked me up. I mean, yes, I am. Originally, actually, I'm from Egypt. أنا بتكلم عربي وبتكلم إنجليزي. I took Arabic and English. Well, I live actually now in Eastern Kentucky, but originally I'm from Egypt. I live in Giza, about 5 minutes away from the pyramids, Great Pyramids in Egypt. And you guys, uh, if any one of you wants to go visit Egypt, just holler at me. I have apartment there, and we can arrange something. Uh, I like to keep it to my. I like straight. I like to be straight. But you guys, let's look at it this way. Uh, if you want to travel, by yourself, or you have a friend and two people want to travel, it's not really that expensive to spend like a couple weeks in Egypt. I mean, I take my family once a year there, and it's really not that cost much, about $2,500 for three of us round trip and staying and everything. So it's not really, if you look at it, I go to McDonald's every day and I spend $10 a day for my McDonald's. This is if I spend 10 days, this is $3,650 a year. That could be enough for three people. Yes, yes, absolutely. They build the pyramids. I will give you some. If you went there and you look, there was a Nile running beside the pyramids before it dried up. And they were using this Nile running beside the pyramids to move the stones from south of Egypt, where they cut the stones and move them through the rivers to the side. So they didn't move it so far, and they were using the physics, to move it. So they really just use the physics and use the brain. It's like work smart, not hard. They figured out the way, but also some of the stuff is still mysterious. Look at the clear damn cut in the stuff. You damn lose laser for that. Laser cut for that. I mean, I went inside the Great Pyramids, man. It's 110 degrees outside, and inside the pyramids feels like somebody turned the air conditioner on 70-degree cooler. Feels so good. And one of the scientists, he put a piece of meat there to see if it's gonna rot, after many days. It stayed over 93 months, and it didn't rot. It's like a fresh. It's just a fresh cut. How is that possible? They bring an apple, done the same thing. Left the apple for 3 weeks. Come back, it's still fresh as they just left it yesterday. Yeah, like the same thing like in Mexico. When you look at it, how is that possible? And also some of the writing on the pyramids and some of the writing on the temples in there show helicopters and show submarines and show cars. And these guys really have all of this stuff. And then I feel like somebody is playing with the history with us. All of this stuff has been already there, and somebody just kept it and kind of gave us a little bit at the time so we can keep buying, buying, buying. You know what I mean? It's still, but it's still also it's crazy. You go there and you see how big the buildings is, and you will go inside. If you went to the King Valley in south of Egypt, of Luxor, and you go inside the mountain, a few hundred feet deep in the mountain, how that mountain didn't collapse over that for thousands of years. And still the colors in there, man, it's like somebody just painted it yesterday, fresh color. How is that possible? And the pressure, when you get in there, I went there. My wife, she kind of felt afraid to go with me. My wife is from the United States originally, but I take the risk and I went down there and look at it. I mean, it's in the central of the earth. When you look at it every way, they are using it. It's energized, using the energy of the powers. I mean, uh, that was their form of it. I guess. Yep. That was their form of Facebook. I think so. I mean, look at it this way. How they connect? They found some. Okay, look at it this way. They still found remains, you know, from some Egyptian culture in Mexico, some Egyptian culture in the United States. Discover it on Saudi Arabia, in somewhere in Asia. How the Egyptian culture, you know, uh, build stuff in there, reach there. I'm pretty sure. You cannot just if you don't have the knowledge about the sea when you look at it, it's like, oh man, I will get lost. But how these people that discover other countries, how they make a communications with a different world in 3 4 thousand years ago. All this laser cuts, all of this heavy duty, need the heavy duty machines. Either we got weaker or they were stronger. Either we are stupid and they were smarter, and every time generation, get up. So I don't know how this work. Yes, up to this today, they're still discovering stuff. They just discovered, I think, couple months ago, they discovered a tunnel under the Great Pyramids. They don't know. There's a lot of people that went missing inside the pyramids. I don't know if you know this information or not. There is some people went missing. This is why when you go inside the pyramids, when you go to Egypt, when you go inside the pyramids, you have to pay ticket for to go inside the pyramids. Not like when you go to the field of the pyramids, you have to pay a ticket, and if you want to go inside the pyramids, you have to pay a ticket. But yeah, people went missing, and missing in that area, they cannot be found. They're not either dead, they're not alive. They're not bones remains, they're nothing remains. This is why when you go to the pyramids inside, there's arrows telling you where exactly to go. One time I just look at one of the sides. It's scary to look at there, and it's like how deep inside is that? It's telling you where to go to the chamber of the king. It's crazy. I mean, how these people that got kind of the knowledge that the I don't know what to say. The knowledge, the power of knowledge. I would say might be a different dimension. If you did you watch Stranger Things? I think sometimes I feel like it's like Stranger Things, different dimensions. You know, uh, uh, I'm I, s- I don't know about the aliens too. I'm not sure. Maybe. I mean, they went to the moon, they went to Mars, they didn't find people live there. So I don't know, about the alien yet. But I know, I believe in the brain. I believe in the knowledge. I mean, it's exciting, Stranger Things. I finished it all in one sitting. No, 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 it's real good. Just watch it. It's real good. I mean, it's not realistic, but it's if you love the fantasies, yeah. It will take you there. It will get you excited. It will keep that dopamine go to cool. Where you going? But yeah, again, guys. I mean, let's go back to the what we're talking at the beginning. I'm here to help you, and Jasowako, I am. Uh, I'm not telling. I'm not yelling at you. I love the way you interact with me. I love the people that when we talking like this all the time, I can spend all night with you, just talking to each other. And now if I feel good, sure, we'll go all night long. Uh, I don't know. So where are you located now? Where you're located now? I didn't hear you. Baltimore. Hmm. Baltimore from Eastern Kentucky. It's a little bit travel time. But Colombian. My heart, man, to you. Big place to the Colombian. Colombian guys. I mean, listen. The people from Colombia, they are very good people. I dealt with a few people that from Colombia, and there's the special, the Colombian president, that's actually feel like a lion, man. He's stand up front of, our president now, Trump, and supporting the Palestinian, uh, case, about the what Israel do against the Palestinian. So it's guys from Colombia. I send you my blessing from here, from your brother here. I know, man. Egyptian people, they are all over the place. Whenever you go, you will find them. They have actually communities. In Italy, uh, they have cities just full of Egyptian. Uh, I mean, listen, man. You know, anywhere to go. You go to Mexico, you will find people. You go to Venezuela, you will find Egyptian people. You will go to Argentina, you will find people. Cuba, you will go to Hawaii, you go to Caribbean, you go to England, France, Belgium, Germany, Italy, Russia, anywhere. If there is a place under the ground, you'll find probably some Egyptian people, the immigrant there. They like to go all over the place. The economy also in Egypt is not that great. So the people like to travel to make some money. The exchange rate that's different because one U.S. dollars worth about 48 Egyptian pounds. So if you have $1,000, that's worth 48,000 Egyptian pounds. This is why when people decided to spend the vacation in Egypt, it's not that costly. It's not that, oh man, you're wealthy, you're rich to go there. No, actually, you could be working in McDonald's and go spend time in Egypt. I mean, it's look at it this way, just mentally. Yep. Textiles. Oh man. You keep getting me. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh. Come on, you're getting me here. Oh. So, uh, what I was gonna say, I forgot. I just keep coughing and coughing and coughing and just kind of forgot what I was gonna say. Let me see this one moment. I'm trying to see this. Yeah. So, oh yeah. I mean, listen. We have some cities in Egypt, and especially in the countryside. Oh man, come and look at the way handmade. I'm talking about handmade, and and you look at it this way. Uh, they are so talented. The way they're doing it, you believe like, no man, no, you didn't do this handmade. But actually, I was looking at one time, and it took us about the whole day just watching them. They invited me and my wife to come just to have some lunch with them, and I went to have lunch, and I was watching them, and they were talking to you, and their hands working. I mean, how you focus doing this and the designs and stuff. And then when I asked them, they said it just because it's habit. This is what they do every day in their life, while they're working, while they're talking, they're just having fun this way. And they also another source of the income. So I was just looking at it this way, and I said, that's amazing. It's like they have two brains. They're talking to you and having a conversation like we do right now, and the other hand is working textiling and fabrics, and it's like, right, guys, it's like, wow. And also, it's how can I do this? Also, the pressure on the economy that make people do things you will never believe they will be able to do it. I mean, you look at the like when you're driving in Egypt, you will find a whole family of five on one motorbike. A family of five, like a man and his wife and three kids on one bike and one motorcycle driving through the city, and they have the balance of the everything. And then the other thing also, the people they have the bread, cooking the bread or fixing the bread, and they have it over their head, put it over your head. Man, if you put a cup over your head, it's gonna fall. These guys is driving the bicycle and go all over the place, and it's like, how we be able to do all of this balance? And again, guys, whoever watching me, don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. We kind of discuss everything here. Yeah, necessary for survival makes people come up with the skills to make. Yeah, I agree. I mean, okay, let me put this in this situation. Uh, uh, when I came to United States, I used to work as I graduated from uh, commerce in Egypt, which in commerce in Egypt they teach you accounting, business administration, and budgeting. And I studied for 5 years and graduated with a bachelor degree. Okay, so when I come to United States, I worked from 2017 till 2022 as accountant before the flood hit and I lost my house. And then I have the contractor scammed me in $36,000 and been a homeless for 2 years. That pushed me to be a contractor, to learn a contractor skills. And then from here, I learned contractor skills, and I finished. I took 2 years to finish my house. Uh, I be in a debt, and I still a little bit in a debt. I'm almost out of it, but I'm still in debt. But from here, I decided, I'm gonna help people. I'm not, guys. The amount of stress, the amount of everything, that we put through it, uh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, anybody else would kill themselves for so much amount of stress. You know, from from having a stable place to stay, from having a stable income, from having stable everything, to one day everything just steamed out, vanished. So that pushed me to either if I didn't fix it myself, where I'm gonna go. I mean, sleeping in a tent. I mean, I don't want to remember these days. It's been hard, but I fixed it up. People trusted me. People, they gave me the materials, the local hardware shops, because they know me very well and they know my personality. I've been helping them out with their books. I didn't charge them before, and I will never charge them because what they have done to me is lifetime thing. To return it to them. I've been back to my home. Uh, I now have a family. Everything is stable, thankfully. God also, He also helped me a lot mentally and physically. I mean, especially mentally. The amount of the stress, the amount of the pressure, guys. It's anybody else would just give up and really go ask for help for the government trying to find him a place to stay. But no, I will never give up. You know, guys, in everything in your life, don't give up because you will never know the results of anything until you try. And the worst thing you can get is no or fail. And from the failure, you will learn. Yes, I'm a religious guy. I'm a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. I pray 5 times a day. 5:30 in 6:30 in the morning, 12:40 afternoon, 3:15, 5:40, and the last one is 6:40. I pray 5 times a day. I read Quran, and Alhamdulillah, guys. Uh, God created us to worship Him first before we do anything in the life. People sometimes feel like, oh man, this is a scam. People there, but look at this from this way. Why we been created just to goddamn kill everybody and just to have fun and go fuck this and do that. No, we have a purpose. So gosh, guys, it's mostly respect yourself, respect your neighbors, and have fun, and don't give anybody hard time until the hard time come to you. This is a different story. Trying to manage it with the perspective of nice, but if repeatedly happened, then it has to stop. But again, guys, we're here in this world to help each other, to have fun. To if I can help you, I will do my best to help you. But also I wanna mention something there for you guys. I helped some people out, and they turned on me after their life got better. Do you know anybody know why? I helped them in every way I could to make their life get better. And after it got better and everything started rolling for them, they turned on me. It's like I know who they are at the beginning. I don't care who you were. I care what you're trying to do now. I'm glad you're doing better. You know. God is gonna tell me. You help that out. You're a good person. But I'm glad. I'm glad I can help somebody. I'm glad I can turn somebody from being homeless or struggle with financial and give them stability. Start with the mindset. So I give them stability with mindset. Even my company right now, people with a rehab or the past record, they fucked up when they were little or when they were teenagers and they want to try to get the life back. I'm doing my best to give them life back, and I will do it every single day because I'm proud of it. And also, guys, my wife, she was always behind me. She was always supporting me, even if in the rough situation when we have a zero income. Guys, some days we didn't even have the money to get the food, and nobody was able to help. I asked some people to help, but I understand we are in a very rural area, rural community. People were barely making it, live by check, you know. and- But also, it's also, again, I will say, budgeting is the most important thing. But also, people also here, the system that make us feel like we are in a rat race. I don't like it. We are not being born to be in a rat race. You go to school and then you get a job, work from 9 to 5 to get Saturday and Sunday off and repeat the whole story again till you're 65. And then you don't have time to go anywhere because by the time you try to go anywhere, you'll be super tired, super exhausted, pretty old. So no, we should find a better way to help us spend more time with the family, spend more time with our kids, having fun, and still also be productive. I didn't say do not be productive, but also be productive. Help yourself and help your family. But sometimes I feel like I don't like the rat race. Man, guys, I put myself one time in there and working. Imagine I'm working 16 hours a day and take an hour drive to come back home. This is 17 hours. Literally every time I come to the couch, by the time my wife fixes me something to eat, I put my head on the couch and I'm out. I don't know anything till the morning, and probably I have still same claws in me. I slept on the couch and my wife, she didn't want to aggravate me and wake me up. And wake up at the same claws, just drink some coffee and head to work again. And repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly. I missed the first couple years of my son when he was little, when he's just born, working. And then at the end, the business owner didn't appreciate that. When he didn't need me anymore, he just kicked me out. I take what I need from you, you're done. I was shocked to pieces. It's like, man, I was been saving you over $10,000 every single month. You just vanished me like that. You just disposed me like I'm nothing. But I discovered it lately. People will take advantage of you if you let them. But again, guys, I don't want to take too much time of you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Um, Again, today, as we described, we just been working on the paperwork. I have a meeting in the morning, or I had a meeting in the morning. Uh, I, and then I did some paperwork. I just finished about probably 40 minutes ago. I still feel pretty bad. My chest is kind of congested. My throat is a little bit hurt. But we have a winter storm coming. Everybody there, please stay warm, stay safe. If you can afford to stay at home and don't go to work these days, do it. Main thing is your family, yourself. You all be careful. And Yasawako, everybody that been watching me, Owen, all the people been watching me here, guys. I would like to keep up with you all, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will do my best to help you all in every way. You know, this is why I feel myself in there. I feel myself when I help people. When somebody's tell me, "You help me to find a way," you don't know what that makes me. That give me like 1,000 years worth of energy to keep going, keep fighting, because I know somebody else's life is gonna be better. So, guys, thank you so much for watching me. Uh, do you all need ask me any question? Yasawako, whoever watching me, you all have any questions they need to ask me before I go? You all will smile. The positive impact. Impact. Oh, again, in front of you all, guys, I would like to thank my wife. Again, I know I thank her, but I want to thank her again. She is the one supported me in every way. My beautiful lady. She drives me crazy sometimes, but I drive her crazy. This is how life works, I guess. So, guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Uh, I will. What, babe? Oh, okay. Let me put this in there really quick. My wife telling me why didn't tell us our story. To the people. Okay, let me tell you all our story. Um, uh, me and my wife can the way we met is mysterious way to meet. I mean, like, okay. Either I added her on Facebook or she added me on her phone. Okay, she said I'd friend her friend request. I'm glad I did. I hear everybody be witness on that. I sent her the friend request. So I sent her a friend request, and only thing I was just contacting her on her birthday, happy birthday, and this. And then when the car view happened in Egypt and the revolution, I wasn't a big fan of Facebook because most of the time I was working with my father. We are working in real estate, car rental, and stuff like that. So we're busy most of the time. But when the car view happened, after a specific time, you gotta go back home. Nobody allowance in the streets. So the only way we have is the internet. So we were. I started to talk to her. We're talking to each other, and we're talking for a few years. I mean, and then I decided, to invite her to come to Egypt, and she actually took the chance and she took the risk and she came to Egypt. Do you understand, guys, that when you talk to somebody and somebody invited you over, would you go after you talk to them for a few years? I mean, we talk about almost 2.5 years every day. I'm talking about every single day, either texting, calling, Skype when there was Skype. So yeah, I mean, she took the risk. She came. I met her, and it was crazy at the airport. Okay, it was Cairo airport when she came to Egypt at this time, 2015. So I was super excited that I went before the airplane arrived, 4 hours before she arrives, and go to the airport and keep asking them when the airplane over here, when the airplane. They just got here, they got here. And I drove them nuts until they kinda was almost about to kick me out of the airport because I would just drive them crazy. So finally, her airplane arrived to Cairo, and I don't know what happened to me. I just found myself me grabbing her, kissing her, and just like, unintentionally, something like magnetic, like magic. It was amazing. I'll never forget this. And then I took her bags and put it in the suitcases. Put it in the car and drove the car. I cannot believe what's going. She's here, man. Do you under? Gosh, that's crazy. I mean, this is one of the moments that's changed my life. That's in how people could trust people. You travel half the. You come from United States to Egypt. You literally traveled half of the world to meet somebody. But she trusted me, and she know I was a good person. I fight for her. Many times we could break up, but we know we want each other. So she come to Egypt, and oh man, we have so much fun, and we got married a few days after she arrived. I just couldn't, I just couldn't do that. I told her, we gotta get married, I got because okay, in Muslim religion, you cannot make love until you get married. You know what I mean? So, you know, I couldn't touch her, until we get married. So we got married, we have a little party, and then, after that we have so much fun, we eat out, we visit a lot of places. And then she stayed with me pretty quite time, I think 2 months. Well, no, 45 days. So, we stay together, we have fun, we finish some paperwork, at the MC, we have fun, and I was hiding it from my father because my father kind of, he's a businessman, and he's kind of want me beside him all the time. But she's the love of my life. I mean, she's the one can read me before I even say anything. Can you imagine you would think about something and the person beside you can read you? I mean, uh, I love that. I love it. I'm sitting right there. If I'm sitting right here and thinking about something that's aggravating me, and I don't want to share with her to don't aggravate her, she will tell me what I was thinking about. She read me to the point. She can read what's going on inside my head. She can tell me if I'm happy, I'm bothered, I'm aggravated. I mean, she's plus. Allah is really. God is. loved me so much. He sent her my way. Many times I'll just say, thanks Allah, thank God for sending her to my life. She make my life so much better. It's not about how much money we can make. It's not about how much. It's just about how she can contain me, how I can contain her, how can we contain each other. So, you know, and then the hardest moment after that when she has to go back to, because she has kids. One time when we know each other, she has to go back. Because the kids were staying with their grandparents at the time. And oh man, I remember that it was. Shoo, I was beside the airport and I was crying like a baby. My brother right there, trying to support me. And man, are you gonna go to her? You're gonna meet each other. You're gonna, don't worry. She's gonna contact you as soon as she land. And because I think she has to travel from Cairo to Dubai, and then from Dubai to New York, and then to from New York to Charleston, West Virginia, and then from Charleston, West Virginia, has to take a ride to all the way to, where we live. So it was pretty crazy, what? And then we imagine, because the people in the MC, especially in Cairo, this is what's driving you insane, okay? In the United States MC in Cairo, Egypt, you go make an interview, and listen to that carefully. We go to make an interview. So I finish all the paperwork. I got all the sponsor. Everything is done. I'm just gonna go to the interview so I can get the visa, so I can book the tickets and go. And sure, before you go do the interview, you have to get all your shots, all your blah blah blah. So I got my shots. I mean, and I went to the interview. The guy's making the interview, asking the person beside him inside, in the office in there, how I can back up my WhatsApp messages. What about me? I'm here. Hello. You're supposed to make an interview with me. I am ready for everything. I have my sponsors. I have. But only thing he was saying, I need more sponsors. No, man, I need more sponsor, brother. You son of a bitch. I need more sponsor. You don't understand. So I told him, excuse me, officer. He's not officer. He's an Egyptian person. He's working in the embassy. But because he's working in the U.S. embassy, he think he's a god. So he's standing right there and telling me, listen, I know what I am talking about with all the confidence in the whole world. I need more sponsors. You know how that feels? When you have so many high expectations, and then suddenly they're gone, and you see one big ass failure in front of you because somebody they don't know understand how to do their jobs. How mad that would drive you to, and you cannot do anything in there. It's very dangerous to do anything inside the embassy, yelling, screaming, cussing. It could beat you. The Egyptian authority in there is, they don't understand. They don't have brains to get anything. So, you know, long story short, you know, he said, I need more sponsors. Nobody knows me. Literally, nobody knows me. So I called my wife. She looked at the paperwork, everything where it's supposed to be. So we don't need any sponsors. Nobody knows me. Her friends, nobody knows me. Because when you sign somebody sponsor, you're responsible for them when you get to United States. So nobody gonna take that risk, especially when I don't know Khalid. I don't know that person. So she started to talk to the people in immigration service in the United States here. I started talking to the embassy every day, every day, every day. It's like routine. You know what I mean? Like everyday thing. From time to time, we have to call. We have to make that call. So I was working as accountant in one place, and one day I got a stranger call from the embassy. Feels like a mafia. It doesn't feel like it's somebody calling you from embassy, telling you here's what's going on. So call me from the embassy and telling me, send me your passport. Don't call us again. Don't ask us again. And wait for your passport to return to you. طب ولا بيك تيت تيت تيت. So, okay. I went to the RMX, the shipping company, gave them my passport to deliver to the embassy. And in less than, look at the miracle. In less than 24 hours, I have my passport with the visa on it and everything. I'm ready to fly to United States. Why? And by the way, I forgot. And there's somebody from the embassy. I think she was the secretary of the ambassador. Oh man, the American people there, they're very nice. Very, very nice. She called me and she said, I would like to apologize to you for what we have done in the MC for delaying your paperwork by mistake. And that person who done interview with you, we moved him to archive department because he is not able to do his job correctly and delaying a case over 2 years. So, he got punished. I got my visa done and I got the apology from the embassy. She was super nice. She made me cry. So everything was nice. I booked that in less than couple days. I booked my airplane. I turned my phone off because my father was not. If he knows, my father is so powerful in Egypt, and if he knows I'm in the airplane, he can turn the airplane down and get it back to Egypt. That's how powerful he is. So I turned my phone off before I travel one day, and then I didn't turn it back on till I'm home in the United States. So I got in the airplane. Hey, Mr. Roblox, how you doing? So I got to the airplane. I traveled from Cairo airport to Istanbul, and then from Istanbul to Washington. And here's what happened in Washington, guys. I mean, I'm not wondering why people sometimes come to United States illegally, but here, everything I'm legal. Okay, I have my visa, I have my green card, I have my everything with me. So I came to Washington, and everything is fine, going through. Uh, uh, and then the officer, he's supposed to see my paperwork and let me catch because I have another airplane going from Washington D.C. to Charleston, West Virginia. All of this in the ticket, in the same ticket. So I, the officer was watching a basketball game and he didn't want to look at my. I was the only one there. He's not serving anybody else. I just only me, sitting down watching him watching the ball game. So 1 hour before my other flight flying. Okay, I'll be waiting here, Mr. Roblox. So 1 hour before my other flight, because I have to go through the gates and stuff. So before 1 hour before my flights, I told him, sir, please, I just have 1 hour left. Is there any possibility you can review my paperwork so I can go to catch my other flight? So, with all the confidence in the world, he was telling me, you should be staying over there and don't come over here until I call your name. Do you understand? He scared me for a moment, to be honest, the way he was talking to me. So I told him, yes, sir, but I just have one question. And he told me, what was that? I told him I have a flight and 1 hour to arrive to Charleston, West Virginia, and I'm afraid to miss it, and I don't have money. Only thing I have in my pocket is $75, and it's not gonna take me to where I need to go. He said, don't worry. If you miss your flight, I'm gonna put you on another flight. Do you understand? I said, yes, I understand. He has to add this in there. So he finished his basketball game. I have about 10 minutes before my flight is gone. I know it's gone because I cannot catch it. It's 10 minutes left. So he take his time reviewing my paper, asking me, where is your wife born? And what time did your wife born? Or she came to this? I don't know. I know my wife, she born in the United States, but where in the United States, I don't know. I don't know what time she was born. If you ask her herself what time she's been born, she will not tell you. She can't remember. You have to ask her mother. Long story short, he looked at the paperwork, everything fine. He let me go after he makes sure I missed my flight. I asked him, okay, what I'm gonna do? I don't know anybody. I don't have money to call. I don't have phone. I don't have nothing. I said, it's not my problem. Get out of here, or I'm gonna send you back. So I don't have any other option but just leave. So I was so scared and I was so confused. I was so disappointed. So there's a phone in the airport. You can make a call for like a minute to 3 minutes, I think, for free. So I called my wife. I told them I'm here and I'm kind of stuck. That what happened, what exactly told you, all about it. So my wife, she told me, can you reach somebody in the Turkish airline and ask them if they can provide help? And guys, what happened? I think it happened once in a million. I swear. So what happened in there? I went there, start talking to the guys, and guy was working there was from Egypt and talking Arabic too. Because my English wasn't that great. My English was British English at the time. So he said, "Don't worry, I will try to fix it." And he took about an hour working on it, which is about to close. I catch him when he is closing. So he take about an hour working, and he provide me a hotel with a breakfast, and he provided me a place to stay, in a hotel, and I stayed and everything, and I think my luggage was overweight at the time, and they took the $75 out of me because I didn't know. So by the time I arrived at Charleston, West Virginia, the next day, I was zero money, literally Bigelow zero right there. But when I come to see my wife, oh, what a relief! What a relief! And then I was taking maybe the door off out of the car, trying to open the door to see her, hug her, and kiss her after 2 years of just talking through Skype. Your wife. I mean, I'm so thankful to Allah. Everything God works His mysterious way. So, and I still remember the first restaurant I have eat at. It's called Five Guys. So we ate there. She drove home because didn't have a license in the United States. Oh, actually, I have international driver license. I cannot remember if she's drive or I drove, but I can't remember. But I have a international driver license, but it will end. I think it will end after 6 months after arrival. But I was able to get a local driver license at the time before the international one expired. So and here and then I stayed in the United States from 2017 until 2022 when I decided to visit my family after my father cooled down and understand, and I got my little man. Uh, and just that little man, it changed everything. That little man, it changed the view of my father. And he just kind of like forgot about everything. So I'm glad everything worked its normal way. And then I've been placed with her and him, with my little man and my wife. And everything been working so great since then. I mean, it come time to be a homeless for 2 years, but you really don't know how God works. His way works because I could be still working as accountant, and still people taking advantage of me. But now I found the way, actually I can help myself and help the people out at the same time, you know, because this is the way I feel is good when I help people out. So, guys, I know I'm talking too much, but I'm just so glad, I have some people here I can talk to and they can talk to me back. I don't know if Mr. Roblox, did you come back? Because I'm about to go. or just guys have any questions, they say, guys, just just believe in your dreams, just believe in yourself. You can do it, and there is a lot of people out there they are willing to help. Just take it a chance, give it a chance. Believe in yourself. Look for resources. There is a lot of resources out there. You just have to find it. I'm looking. Look out here. I would not be able to make a live video if I don't have 1,000 subscribers. And today, I'm so thankful I'm almost to 1,500 subscribers. And again, I appreciate you all for having me. I guess I'm gonna let you go because I just don't feel good. I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If you all have any questions, just from brother here, I'm bless you all. And we will support each other. And thank you guys for having me. And again, I'm so thankful to have you. I'm sorry for my throat is still scratchy, but just you all pray for me to feel better, and not just for me, for everybody that's sick in the world. We send our prayers from here and our blessing from my heart to everybody. Thank you guys, and you all have a good evening. See you.